related with class 12 accountancy. We will be going to see the calculation or the computation of the amount which is to be paid to the retiring partner. In the case of the retirement of the partner, when the partner is retiring from the business, so how much is the total amount which should be paid to that partner? So first of all, we should know this thing, that when the partner is retiring from the business, what are the various amounts which increases his share and what are the various amounts which decreases his share. And then we will be seeing that how we have to compute that amount. So when we are talking about the various amounts which are increasing the share of the partner, so the share of the partner increase with opening capital balance. Okay, whatever is the outstanding balance which is against the name of that partner, that will increase the amount. Okay, and in that also we have got credit balance. If there will be a debit balance, then it will decrease the amount. Take opening debit balance of capital. Okay, so if there is a debit balance of capital, then it will decrease the amount. Then whatever share of gain in profit and loss. Okay, so whatever amount you have to share in the profit and loss of the firm, that will increase your share and especially profit. And here decrease, that is share of loss. If there will be the loss, then your amount will decrease. Then profit on revaluation. Okay, in the concept of revaluation, if there is a profit, then it will increase the share, and if there is a loss on revaluation, then the share of the partner will decrease. Okay, then share of the goodwill of the firm. Okay, it will increase. Share of goodwill of firm. Whatever is the firm's revalued goodwill and whatever is the share of the outgoing or the retiring partner, it will be given to that partner, so his amount will increase. Then share of accumulated profit, losses and reserve. Okay, if there is a share of accumulated profit, loss and reserves. Okay, on the same hand, the amount will decrease if due to the share of deferred expenses. Okay, and profit loss, that is debit balance, and here it is credit balance. Okay, this is related with the profit, that is whatever is being gained by that partner up till the date of the retirement in the current year, and this is related with the accumulated profit and losses and the reserves which we are having in the balance sheet on the date of retirement. Then come share of salary, whatever is his salary, then interest on capital. If there is any interest on capital to be provided to that partner, and if there is any drawings or interest on drawing, so this will decrease the share of that partner or the amount of that partner. Okay, so these are the various items due to which the amount of the partner increases or the amount of the partner decreases. And at the end of the day, we have to find out this thing, that what is the overall amount, whether we have to pay to that partner or we have to take from that partner. Okay. So after all this thing, if nothing is said related with the payment to be made, अगर आपको कुछ नहीं बताया जा रहा है कि ये सब कंप्यूट करने के बाद आपको उस पार्टनर को पेमेंट करना है, so this amount will be transferred to that partner's loan account. तो ये जितना भी amount आएगा at the end of the day which you have to pay to that partner, you have to transfer that amount to that partner's loan account. Okay, उसके loan account में आप shift कर देंगे. And then whenever it is said to you that you have to pay that money on that particular day, you will be paying that money and the criteria of the conditions in which you will be paid. Okay, so this is related with the concept that which are the items which increase the amount of the outgoing partner and which decrease the amount of the outgoing partner. Now we will be seeing this thing, that how we have to actually compute the amount, and for that what we have to do. So we have to prepare the capital account of the partner in order to know this thing, that what is the exact amount which is outstanding on the name of that partner on the date of the retirement. So we have to prepare the capital account. And if there are the adjustments related with revaluation, we have to prepare the revaluation account. Okay, so revaluation account and capital account. So we will be seeing this thing with the help of one of the examples, in which we are preparing the revaluation account. Okay. Then we are preparing one partner's capital. Okay, in order to know this thing, that how much is the amount which is outstanding against the name of that partner. Okay, so here what we are observing in the sum, that is there were three partners A, B and C. Okay. Particulars A, B and C. So there were three partners A, B and C in the firm, and their profit sharing ratio was 3, 2 and 1. Okay. So there were three partners A, B and C who were sharing the profits in the ratio 3:2:1. And it was decided that C retires from the business on 1st April 2020. C retires from the business on 1st April 2020, and it was agreed that the amount due to him will be paid on 30th June 2021. Okay? और ये भी एग्रीड था कि जो अमाउंट हम उसको पे करेंगे 3 महीने के बाद पे करेंगे 30 जून 2021. Sorry, on 2020 he retired from 1st April 2020, and 2020 we will be paying on 30th June. Okay. Now the following adjustments were given on that particular date. First adjustment that was related, that provide for doubtful debts at 5% on debtors. And in the previous balance sheet, there is an old balance sheet given, and in that old balance sheet, the amount of debtors is 90,000, and it is said that you have to provide 5% PDD. So PDD is the concept which will be increasing your liability. So when the liability will increase, it will go to the debit side of the revaluation account, that is to provision for doubtful debts. And the total amount of debtors were 90,000, and of that 5%, so 90,000 ka 5%, that is 4,500 rupees. So after deducting 4,500, the new balance sheet will show the debtors. Okay, we are not preparing the balance sheet here. We just want to know this thing, that how we have to calculate the amount which should be paid to C, the retiring partner. So we are preparing up till capital account only. Balance sheet will be prepared in the same nature that we were preparing in the previous concepts related with change in profit sharing ratio and the admission of partner. Okay, उसी तरीके से balance sheet बनेगी revised. So revised figure of debtor will be going in the new balance sheet. Then reduce stock by 5% and machinery by 10%. Both will be reduced. Stock by 5% and machinery by 10%. So 2 stock and 2 machinery. 2 items are to be reduced. Stock is worth rupees 70,000 in the balance sheet, so 5%, that is 3,500, and machinery is 60,000, so machinery is 60,000, that means 10%, that is 6,000. So 3,500 and 6,000. This is the amount of stock and machinery reduced, and in the new balance sheet, the revised figure of stock and machinery will be shown. Then comes building to be revalued at 1,51,000, and the old value of the building was 1,40,000. So building increases by 11,000. So 11,000 in revaluation account, and the revised balance sheet will show the building with 1,51,000. Then it is said goodwill of the firm is valued at 1,50,000. This is firm's goodwill, and we have to find out C share of goodwill, and then how that share will be compensated by A and B. So it is said that A and B will continue to carry on the business and shall share profit and losses equally. Okay, future ratio of A and B will be equal. So we have to determine the gaining ratio. So A 1/2 formula is new ratio minus old ratio, minus 3/6. So it is 6, 2 3s are 3 1s are 3, minus 3. So it is 0. So A does not gain anything. B 1/2 minus 2/6. So 6, 2 3s are 3, minus 2. So that is 1/6. So gain is made by B. So all gain will be made by B. So only B will compensate the amount. Okay. And now it is said that goodwill of the firm is valued at 150. So we have to find out C share of goodwill. So this is 1,50,000 firm's goodwill into C share 1/6. So this is 25,000 rupees. So 25,000 rupees is the amount of goodwill which will be paid to C, and this amount will be paid by B, because B is the only partner who has gained. So amount, तो इसकी एंट्री भी बन जाएगी, that is gaining to outgoing partner के concept पे. Okay, तो by B's capital account debit to C. So we will be putting the effect of this thing in the capital account also. So these are the all adjustments which we have to make, and now we will be seeing that how we will be preparing this. So for this we need the balancing figure. The balancing figure of A and B, C are 1 lakh, 1 lakh and 1 lakh respectively. The capital balance on the date of retirement, okay, 1 lakh, 1 lakh and 1 lakh रिस्पेक्टिवली। रिटायरमेंट जब हुआ तो उस दिन जो बैलेंस था वो 1 लाख था। Then in the old balance sheet there was a general reserve of 60,000 also. There is a reserve of 60,000. So this reserve will be distributed among the partner in by general reserve account. 60,000 in the old profit sharing ratio, that is 2:3:1. Okay, so general reserve distribution. Okay, 60,000 divided by 6, so one part is of 10,000 rupees. So 10,000 into 3, A will take 30,000. 10,000 into 2, B will take 20,000 and C will take 10. So this will be credited to their account respectively. On the asset side, cash in hand, cash at bank, both will go in the revised balance sheet. Sundry debtors will also go in the revised balance sheet. Stock, machinery and building, everything will be in the revised balance sheet. So there is no amount on the asset side which has to be debited to partners' capital account. So this is all the postings what we have made. Now we will be closing first the revaluation account. So revaluation account shows the figure 6 and 3. 14,000 on debit side and 11,000 on credit side. So there is an overall loss of 3,000 rupees. So by partners capital account A, B and C. So this 3,000 rupee will be divided in the ABC in the old profit sharing ratio, that is 3, 2 and 1. So A will get 3/6. So that will be 1,500. B will get 2/6. So that will be 1,000. And C will get 1/6. So that will be 500. Okay. So respectively 1,500, 1,000 and 500 in the debit side of the capital account. This will be shown as a revaluation loss. So total revaluation flows by 14,000 rupees. So this is the adjustment which we have made for the revaluation. And now this 3,000 will be transferred to debit side of the capital account. So this will be to revaluation account A 1,500, B 1,000 and C 500. Now one more adjustment related with goodwill which we have to make, because B has gained and C has left his share. So it will be B's capital account debit to C, that is general entry. So here by B's capital account, so 25,000 will be going to C, and here it will be to C's capital account and 25,000 from B's account. It will be there. So this is all what we have prepared, and now we will be seeing this thing, that what are the balancing figure of all the partner and the amount which is to be paid to C. So amount which is to be paid to C, as nothing is said here, that how we will be, whether we will be paying the amount right now, because we have already been given the information that the amount will be paid on 30th June 2020, so 3 months later. So for that time period we have to transfer the amount which is to be paid to C in his loan account. So it will be to C's loan account. So total amount 1,35,000 minus 500. So 1,34,500 is the amount which we are supposed to pay to C. Okay, so this amount of 1,34,500 is transferred to C's loan account. Okay. And this C's loan account will also be shown in the revised balance sheet up till the date it is not paid. ये भी आपको revised balance sheet में दिखाना है. Then the next is to balance CD. Now A and B's balance. So A is 130, 130 minus 50. So A's balancing figure is 1,28,500, and here 120 minus 26. So it will be 84,000. Okay, 120 minus 26. Okay, sorry, it will become 94,000. So 1,20,000 is the total amount, and here 1,30,000 is the total amount for the closure. So this is the amount that is C, which will be given to him. So C's loan account 134,500, and then the balancing figure of A and B. Okay. So this is how we have to compute the amount which is to be paid to the retiring partner. Simple. If we talk, we have to prepare the capital account of the outgoing partner in the same manner in which we are preparing all the capital account. Only few things have to be considered here, that if the partner is retiring in between the accounting year, so if there is any interest on capital which is to be paid, that will be paid for a certain time period. If there is any interest on drawing, that will be charged for a certain time period. Okay. If there are any amount of salary which is to be paid to outgoing partner, that will be paid for only that much time period up till which he was in the business. So this is the time bound calculation for a certain postings or certain heads of accounting. So after this, now you will be able to compute the amount related with the retiring partner. By preparing the revaluation account, partner's capital account, we can find out that amount, because revaluation account is a compulsion adjustment. So we have to see this thing, that what is the revaluation of assets and liabilities. The profit of that revaluation should be adjusted in the partner's capital account, and then we have to close the capital account in the same manner what we were doing in the previous concept also. And then we have to find out the balancing figure of the outgoing partner as well as the remaining partner. The balancing figure of the outgoing partner will be transferred to his loan account if the amount is not paid instantly on the date of the retirement, and the remaining partner balances will be shown like the balance. And both this amount, the balance of the remaining partner, will be going in the revised balance sheet, and in the amount which is being transferred to the loan account of the outgoing partner will also be shown in the revised balance sheet. Hope this thing is clear to you, that how you have to compute the amount due to the retiring partner, and with the help of this numerical presentation, now you might have got the clear vision that how you have to do all these things. Thank you and have a nice day.